Are you tired of sending out hundreds of job applications and hearing nothing back? In this video, I'm giving you one powerful tip that will make recruiters come to you on LinkedIn. No more wasted hours applying for jobs. Let's jump in. Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to give you some tips. One big tip that's going to drastically improve your recruiters coming to you, the chances of recruiters coming to you. Let's say you're not getting any calls back for your resume. You're putting out tons and tons of applications and getting a few interviews or maybe none. What do? Leverage LinkedIn, okay? I'm going to show you one thing you can do, and let's just jump into it. The one biggest thing you can do to leverage LinkedIn to get recruiters coming to you instead of wasting hours like applying to jobs all day, every day, because I know you're putting in work. I've done it. I've been there, done that. Use LinkedIn. So a lot of people's LinkedIn profiles look kind of like this, where it's a blank banner, there's the about section, all that stuff, and the title. That's great. And you have some services, but the biggest thing that people do or not do is the experience section. Typically, and I almost always see this, they have their experience, the title that they had, the name of the company, the time that they were there at the company, and that's it. Okay. I used to do that, but now, and she has like 123 followers. Don't mind, she gave me permission to use this. But in this one, I have 8,871 followers. In your experience, put your resume, your bullet points in your experience. People don't realize how powerful this is. I think people just don't even know. How this works is LinkedIn is basically your web page, right? And people are searching in Google. And if we're talking about web pages, we're talking about like Google or Yahoo or Bing, if anyone uses Bing. And what people are doing is they're searching for key terms. They're searching, because they're trying to solve a problem. They're looking for information. On LinkedIn, people are looking for recruiters, and hiring managers are looking for people who can do jobs for them, right? Almost every profile I see for my clients, when I redo their LinkedIn profile, they do not have enough information on anything, especially the experience. The experience is the best teacher, and it demonstrates that you have the skills necessary to do a job. But if no one knows or can see the proof that you know how to do the skills that are listed in here, the services that you provide, then it's kind of like, I might be interested, but really, can you do, how have you done what you say you can do? All right. So the number one thing you can do is to put your resume, grab your resume and put your list of experiences that demonstrate your skills and outcomes you provided for our clients into your LinkedIn profile. Biggest game changer. I promise you, in about a week or two, maybe a little longer, 3 weeks, but nope, not longer than 3 weeks, you're going to start getting hits. You're going to start getting recruiters coming to your inbox. So now, no more of this weird, cringy, like, oh, let me reach out to recruiters, type in recruiter in LinkedIn. No. Depending on the contact, especially if you don't know them, it could be like, well, why would I owe something to you, right? We have jobs out there. That's why a lot of them don't respond. Anyway, I'll talk about on a different video. So I put these keywords, not just from what I did, but also from the job description. From the job description, you do that. You use keywords and key phrases from the job description, right? For each of your jobs, you put those in there, and lo and behold, you're going to start getting hits from recruiters and hiring managers for those kinds of roles. In fact, I could really, if I really wanted to, I could really go ham like this and put in a ton more keywords: signal integrity, power integrity. See that? PSSE, tower. I get hits for all of these kinds of roles, from different recruiters, depending on where I want to move. Now, next section, education. Education, people leave so much on the table. Let's say you want clients. Let's say you want to attract recruiters. You have the education section. There's nothing in the education section. What you want to do is fill in all this kind of stuff. I did this kind of work during my education at the University of Arkansas. Mobile apps, cybersecurity, hardware engineering. I listed everything. My projects even. You want to list your projects, right? And even within the project, I put the full tutorial, the document. This is something I created from scratch, right? One of the most comprehensive beginner guides to a very complicated software. Engineering Project Manager, that is OrCAD for those PCB designers out there. Okay, you get the idea. Put in keywords that come from the job description and all your experiences, okay? Even from your internships. This is the one biggest thing you can do to attract recruiters coming to your inbox so you can leverage their time and not use up a bunch of your time getting no callbacks. My daily life experience is recruiters hitting me up every single day, calling my phone, emailing me, messaging me through LinkedIn. I haven't had to apply for a job in 4.5 years on my own, right? They do it for me. Leverage other people's time, not your own. But what's the strategy though overall to tackle your LinkedIn? Well, you need to have a good headline, a good profile headline that communicates your brand, so to speak, and even your unique value proposition. Check out the next video if you want to know how to make your profile seem different and unique so the recruiters actually want to reach out to you and know what you bring to the table.